Hello everyone, welcome to Equal To, and this is episode 15 of our Polynomials playlist, and we are solving the fourth question of exercise 2.3. Okay, so this question basically has four subdivisions, and we are required to factorize these polynomials, and we are going to use the splitting the middle term method to solve these examples. Okay, I hope you know the splitting the middle term method by now. Okay, we have solved multiple example questions with that, so I hope you have watched it already. If you haven't, please go and watch all the other videos from this playlist before watching this one. Okay, so let me just start out by writing this polynomial again. So p of x is equal to 12x squared minus 7x plus 1. Okay, this, as we know, is the polynomial. Now we are going to use the I method, right? So let me just draw an I here, and the first two terms, this one and this one, you have to the first and last term you have to multiply it and write it at the top, and the middle term you have to write it at the bottom. Okay, that is the I method. That is how we start with the I method. And then you are going to find a pair of numbers whose product is going to be 12 and whose sum is going to be 7. Okay, product 12 and sum 7. Okay, so a product of two numbers, if it has to be 12, you have to find its factors, right? Factors of 12 or the pair of numbers that can multiply up to 12. Basically, that is what you are going to find. Okay, so 1 into 12 is a pair that multiplies up to 12, but 1 plus 12 or 1 minus 12 is definitely not 7. In this case, it should be minus 7. Okay, so 1 plus 12 is not a viable option. Then we have 2 into 6. Okay, 2 times 6 is 12, but 2 plus 6 is 8, or 2 minus 6, it doesn't come up to 7. And then we have 3 into 4. 3 times 4 is 12, and 3 plus 4, as we know, is 7. But we have minus 7 here, so we can take minus 3 and minus 4. Minus 3 and minus 4, when you multiply it, the negative signs get cancelled, so it multiplies up to 12. And when you add minus 3 and minus 4, you get minus 7. So that is the pair that you require for this splitting the middle term method of this polynomial. Okay, so let me just split the middle term and write it. So p of x is equal to 12x squared minus 3x minus 4x plus 1. Okay, now again in the first two terms you can take 3x as a common factor, so that leaves you with 4x plus 1. And in the second two terms you can take minus 1 as a common factor, that leaves you with 4x minus 1. Sorry, in the first one as well it should be 4x minus 1, right? Because this is minus 3x, so when we take 3x out of it, it becomes 4x minus 1, and the second two terms you take minus 1, and that leaves you with 4x minus 1. Now in these two terms we have 4x minus 1 as a common factor, so you take that out, 4x minus 1 into, you are left with 3x minus 1. Okay, so that is the factorized form of this polynomial 12x squared minus 7x plus 1. Okay, so we have solved it using splitting the middle term method. It's quite obvious, quite easy. We have solved this again already. Okay, basically you are going to split the middle term and try to separate it into two factors. Okay, with that, moving to the next question. So here we have 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. Again the same I method. I'm just going to draw an I here, and 2 times 3 is 6, and you want that to add up to 7. Okay, so what are the factors of 6, or what are the pairs that can multiply up to 6? 1 into 6 is equal to 6, and 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. So this obviously is a viable option, right? The first one that we thought of itself is a viable option. So 1 into 6 is 6, and 1 plus 6 is 7. Okay, so that is how we are going to split this middle term and write. So 2x squared plus x plus 6x plus 3. Okay, and if you try to take the common factors in the first two terms, you can take, sorry, you cannot take 2, you can take x out of it, so that leaves you with 2x plus 1. And from the second two terms you can take 3 out of it, that leaves you with 2x plus 1 as well. Okay, and from these two terms you can take 2x plus 1 as a common factor, and if you take 2x plus 1 as a common factor, you are left with x plus 3. So 2x plus 1 into x plus 3 is the factorized form of this polynomial 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. Okay, again very basic example. Just you are going to use the I method, the splitting the middle term method, and you are going to find two factors that on multiplying it's going to give you 6 and on adding it's going to give you 7. Okay, with that we are moving to the next question of this exercise, or the same question, next subdivision. 6x squared plus 5x minus 6. Okay, again in the subdivision the process is going to be similar. I'm just going to draw an I here, and the product should be minus 36, right? Because 6 and minus 6, that is what we have as the coefficient of x squared and the constant 6 and minus 6. So the product should be minus 36 and the sum should be 5. Okay, so let us find pairs that multiply up to 36, minus 36 and add up to 5. Okay, so 1 into 36, right? And here we have minus 36. So either 1 can be negative or minus 36 can be negative. Both these product up to minus 36, but the sums are not. Okay, in this case this is 35 and this is, in this case this is minus 35. Okay, so this is not a viable option. We are moving to the next pair, so that is 2 into 18. Okay, so it can either 18 can be negative or 2 can be negative. Both these will come up to minus 36, and adding these two, this you get minus 16 and this you get plus 16. Okay, that is not 5. Okay, so we can leave this out. And then we have 3 into 12 is 36, right? You can either have 12 to be negative, in that case it adds up to negative 9. You can also have minus 3 and 12. Okay, minus 3 into 12, in that case it would be plus 9. That is not 5 as well. Okay, checking other pairs, we have 4, right? 4 into 9 is 36. Okay, and either 9 can be negative, so that gives you negative 36, and when you add it, that is going to be negative 5, or 4 can be negative. So 4 into 9, that is 36, and when you add it, that is going to get you plus 5, right? Minus 4 plus 9 is going to be plus 5. So this is a viable pair. So minus 4 and 9. Okay, let me just erase all the other things that is in this page. Yeah. Okay, so minus 4 into 9 is a viable option. So we have basically used trial and error. We have just put in different numbers to see which one fits better for this. Okay, so minus 4 into 9 is 36 and minus 4 plus 9 is 5. So that is how we are going to split this polynomial. 6x squared minus 4x plus 9x minus 6. Okay, from the first two terms you can take 2x as a common factor, and that leaves you with 3x minus 2. And from the second two terms, 3 can be taken as a common factor, right? So that leaves you with 3x minus 2. Okay, so now from these two terms you can take 3x minus 2 as a common factor, and that leaves you with 2x plus 3. Okay, I'm just moving this aside. Okay, so I hope this is clear. We have split the middle term and written it as minus 4x and 9x, and we have taken 2x as a common factor here, and that leaves you with 3x minus 2, and we have taken 3 as a common factor, that leaves us with 3x minus 2, and we have taken 3x minus 2 as a common factor, that leaves you with 2x plus 3. So 3x minus 2 into 2x plus 3 is the factorized form of that polynomial 6x squared plus 5x minus 6. Okay, so moving on to the next subdivision here, and this is the last subdivision for this question. 3x squared minus x minus 4. Again, I'm just going to start with drawing an I here. So 3 into minus 4, that is minus 12, and the sum should be minus 1. Okay, so minus 12, how can it be attained? 1 into 12, so either 12 can be negative or 1 can be negative. Both these cases they multiply up to 12, but they don't add up to 12. So next we have 2 into 6. Okay, 2 into minus 6 or minus 2 into 6. Again, adding them you will get 4 or minus 4. And then we have 3 into 4. Okay, 3 into minus 4 or minus 3 into 4. In this case, multiplying they up to 12 and minus 12, and adding it, 3 minus 4 gives you minus 1. Okay, so this is a viable option for this polynomial. So 3 into minus 4, when you multiply it, you get negative 12, and when you add it you get minus 1. So that is how we are going to split this polynomial. So 3x squared plus 3x minus 4x minus 4. Okay, so that is how we are going to split this, and from the first two terms you can take 3x as a common factor, that gives you x plus 1, and from the last two terms you can take minus 4 as a common factor, and that leaves you with x plus 1 as well. From these two you can again take x plus 1 as a common factor, and that leaves you with 3x minus 4. So x plus 1 into 3x minus 4, this is the factorized form of 3x squared minus x minus 4. Okay, so with that we have completed this question. We have completed 4 subdivisions. We have just used the splitting the middle term method to factorize these. This is something that we have learnt already, and this is just a practice for you. I hope you understood this. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye for now.